Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you the top 5 best Alienware laptops in 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. For more information, I have included links in the description box down below. Now number 5 on the list is Alienware X15 R2. There's a new Alienware laptop in town. Now that Dell has refreshed its line of X15 and X17 machines for 2022. The new releases are now available on the shelves, though you might have to crack open the piggy bank. These are not cheap rigs. That's why we've put the 15.6-inch model above the 17.3-inch version in our guide to the best Alienware laptops. You're still getting that sleek form factor, Intel 12th generation chipset, and radical RTX 3080 Ti opportunities, but without dropping an insane amount of cash. If you do want to go all out, though, you're in safe hands here. Our RTX 3080 Ti test unit posted some seriously impressive numbers, outpacing the Razer Blade 15 in industry testing and storming through in-game benchmarks. That's because the Alienware X15 R2 brings with it Intel's new 12th generation processors, the capacity to build up to that NVIDIA's RTX 3080 Ti GPU, and extra attention paid to the LEDs running along the back of the chassis. It's still the slimline, highly powerful rig we've all come to welcome onto the premium shelf, but refreshed to keep up with cutting-edge developments from key component developers. Now number 4 on the list is Alienware M15 R7. The Alienware M15 R7 that we tested came with an RTX 3070 Ti GPU, but that configuration will run you over $2,000. For better value, we'd recommend putting that cash towards a 360Hz display if you're after a mid-range spec. The 3060 GPU under the hood here will still perform admirably thanks to the thermal engineering under the hood, and you're still getting a super fast 12th generation i7 processor and 16GB DDR5 RAM. The Alienware M15 R7 has taken over from the M5 M6 models to bring the series up to 2022 standards. Featuring 12th generation Intel processors and NVIDIA's T graphics cards, you're getting the latest and greatest under the hood here, and all the thermal handling to help them sing as well. We found that those sacrifices were easy to make considering the excellent power under the hood, though. While it's not as cheap as its predecessors these days, you are getting a whole boatload more for your cash, and we'd heartily recommend anyone browsing in the $1,500 $2,000 price range seriously considers the latest release. You're still picking up luxury Alienware design features, like the LED strip of RGB lighting running around the plentiful back ports. Plus, we were particularly impressed with the feel of the M-series keyboard here. Now number 3 on the list is Alienware X17. If you're looking for a larger display, the absolute best Alienware laptop for you is the brand new X17 R2. There's plenty of power under the hood here, with the very latest 12th generation i7 and i9 processors, up to 64GB of RAM, 4TB of SSD storage, and a glorious display to top it all off. That Alienware X17 form factor remains, with all the luxury accents and deep-backed hinges. However, the LED trackpad that we so loved with the R1 release has been removed for the R2. Of course, this isn't going to be the best Alienware laptop for everyone. You're going to be spending quite a few beans locking in this purchase, and the heavier form factor and desktop-grade configurations won't be right for the majority of players. However, if you do have the budget to put into a larger device, this is the Alienware laptop we would recommend. The Alienware X17 still follows the slimline design of the X15, but adds a little extra thickness with that mechanical keyboard, the additional ports. We'd aim for those 12th generation Intel processors on the new R2 release, with an RTX 3070 Ti or RTX 3080 Ti GPU to ensure you're getting the best value for your cash. Now number 2 on the list is Alienware X14. The Alienware X14 is best served with an RTX 3050 Ti GPU and 12th generation i7 processor. After all, there's only $100 between this boosted version and the i5 RTX 3050 configuration, and the extra power is well worth the slight bump in price. You're picking this machine for its impossibly thin form factor and luxurious design, rather than its ability to pump out three-figure frame rates, and there's diminishing returns the further up the price scale you go. Dell has shrunk its premium line of gaming laptops with the Alienware X14. Taking the luxury design of the X15 and X17 models and shrinking it down to a new 14-inch form factor, this is the smallest Alienware laptop currently on the market. The X14 comes with an RTX 3050, RTX 3050 Ti, or RTX 3060 GPU, paired up with either an Intel i5-12500H or i7-12700H processor. Those new generation processors and the DDR5 RAM that accompanies them certainly push those graphics cards to some new heights, even in this smaller form factor. Those smaller specs mean that this is one of the cheapest Alienware laptops currently available, when configured as such. We tested an RTX 3060 i7 configuration, but that rig costs close to $2,000. We thought that was a little hard to swallow considering every Alienware X14 ships with the same 1080p 144Hz display. Now the last product on the list is Alienware X15. While the M15 range was previously leader of the pack, Alienware made way for a new flagship in 2021, refreshing once again in 2022. The X15 and X17, for those after a larger display, offers up the most powerful components on the market in a slimline chassis designed to hit the thinner, lighter aesthetic of top-of-the-range machines today. While pricey, it's the best Alienware laptop on the market right now, with some impressive display specs and powerful baseline configurations. Alienware gaming laptops are already packed with power, which can sometimes result in some unfortunate thermal frustrations. However, the X15 has been outfitted with plenty of smart cooling features and some new thermal limiting tech as well. While you are dropping the mechanical keyboard of the X17 here, the price-to-performance ratio is all the more friendly here, and you're still getting the very latest hardware. I hope you liked the video. See you guys next time.